Thanks for tuning in to Great Job, the improvised comedy podcast about the world of work. Each episode, an improviser talks about a job they've held, and then we improvise scenes based off what they've said. The jobs are real, but everything else is totally improvised and made up on the spot. Sound effects are added afterwards.
Welcome to the podcast studio in the centre of the earth.
As in centre of London?
Yeah. I'm going to put an effect on that so it like vibrates.
Have you pressed record?
Yeah. I'm joined by three of the finest improvisers in the Greater London area. We've got Flora, Jono, and Sue.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Great. And Jonathan is going to tell us all about a job he's had.
Yeah, okay. This is casting my memory back to when I first moved to London, and I was 25, so not from London. And I got a job in sales and marketing, which is, you know, something that you seemed at the time to be able to do. It was sort of, there were positions in that. And I got a job from a really brilliant person who had like an oversight of a few different companies. So I was working for three completely random and totally different companies at the same time, marketing their stuff. One of which was a stationary vending machine for schools. One of which was a major catering company that would replace the entire kitchen of a skyscraper business in London. And the other one was furniture on the Tottenham Court Road. I was really bad at it. I was bad at it. I'm not good at cold calling, even if it's sort of expected within the business. I'm not really good at that, and I'm just not good at dealing with the instant like vibe of, oh no, you know, from the other end of the phone. Like, as soon as I feel that, and I am a very sensitive person, so when I feel that at the end of the phone, I immediately just crumple, basically. And I learned all these weird tics that were totally not mine that would get me through some of these calls, and I became a different person for each job. The thing that I'm ashamed of looking back was that I developed some phrases that were just totally ridiculous. One of which was, well, you know, if things go a bit wonky, give me a call.
Is that after you'd sold them a product?
That's after I had failed to sell them a product. So it was like, what I was saying was that they would say to me, like, oh, the current setup's great. You know, we don't need what you're offering. And then I'd suggest to them that, you know, if things went a bit wonky, they should give me a call. What a ridiculous thing to say.
I think that sounds quite nice.
Yeah.
You sound like a nice, trustworthy, sort of.
Wonky has a particular flavour of vibe.
I've never said any of this out loud, and for some reason it feels embarrassing. But you guys are all, you know, you're responding like this is okay.
No,
totally.
Okay.
We're just being polite. It's actually humiliating.
I don't want to dig too deep into it, but what part is embarrassing?
I think it was the pretense. It was like being almost like a bit, and this is ridiculous, but being almost a bit cool, like with how I played it. Like, well, you know, if things go a bit wonky, give me a call. That's not how I felt. How I felt was like, this is a disaster. Like, I'm rubbish at this. Someone's paying for me to make this call. How embarrassing. And you do have the sense of everyone, like, just judging what you're doing.
Horrible.
Yeah, do you remember that time?
What was the office vibe like? Or did you go a lot on
all
your
the
own?
places I worked, apart from the schools one, which was literally from home, the catering company was lovely. They were the nicest people. And there was a really cool head chef there who'd come in from time to time. And one time he came in and he was like, look, someone sent us some plates. And he picked up these plates that we'd been sent. And he goes, shall we smash them? And I was like, why? And he goes, go on, let's smash them. And then we just smashed these plates. Wow. And it was totally random, but quite funny.
Yeah. What was his reason? Was he just in a fun mood?
Yeah, I think he was just in a fun mood. And also, I think he was also showing me how the vibe of the place was very, very relaxed and anarchic. And maybe I was taking it all a bit too seriously.
So
I think he was.
That's
I think this
nice,
is his way of nudging me that things weren't life and death. You know.
Okay, I've got the hostage taker on the line with me now. Okay.
Oh my god.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I'm angry.
Okay, I understand that. Listen, let me just assure you, I want to listen to you I want to hear you. I am here for you, and if things get a bit wonky, just give me a call.
Right. Firstly, that sounds like you're patronising me.
No, I'm here for you, sir. And if things get a bit wonky, just give me a call.
Excuse me. You're supposed to be the top negotiator of these situations in the world.
Yeah.
And my husband has been kidnapped. And you're
Listen,
what are you talking about wonky?
let me just assure you. Let me assure you that I've got this in hand, madam. Please, honestly, if things get a bit wonky, just give me a call, okay?
I'm in the room with you. I'm already speaking.
Figuratively speaking.
Right. Listen here. You're saying if things go wonky. Let me tell you right now. Things have already gone way beyond wonky.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, sir. If you are happy to come down the stairs, we'll give you all the space, all the time you need.
Oh, yeah. I walk down the stairs and then you nab me with one of your nets.
Laura, how's the negotiation going?
Yeah, it's going fine, thank you. I think we're almost there.
Really? Has
Yeah.
the situation got wonky at all?
There have been some slight elements of wonk, but I think that I've got it under hand. And
Hello. You told me to give you a call if things got a bit wonky.
yes, madam. Yeah. Listen, we've got this in hand. We're talking to your husband.
just sent Bob's finger through the letterbox.
Oh my God.
Does that qualify as wonky?
Yes, it does. Okay. We've gone factor 50 with the wonky.
It's gone wibbly wobbly.
Did you get the package I sent?
Yeah, I got the package, and I understand you are feeling a bit squiggly, and
What?
and this is this is completely this is still completely resolvable if you would calm down, if you would just get a bit more blibbity wobbity.
Trust me, it's way beyond whatever that nonsense word was, wibbly wobbly. I'm mad as a otter. I'm pissed off, and I'm chopping fingers off, and I'm sending them in the post.
Oh God.
Yeah, you're talking to a enraged, unhinged hostage taker.
Okay.
It's going to take more than some primary school language to calm me down.
I completely understand, and I realise how high the stakes are, sir. I realise that. I am listening to you, and I want you to know that we are extremely flibberdigit with you right now.
So, Laura, you've used all the primary school language,
Yeah.
and still he chops off fingers and sends them in the post.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I don't know what to do.
I think it might be time to tell him he can't go out into the playground during break.
Well, this is very exciting, isn't it, to be all here on day one of rehearsals for Glen Gary Glen Ross.
An honor.
I just wanted to say before we begin, yes, I am Judy Dench. But aside from that, I just wanted to say that I realise this is a play about sales and hard sales. I'm not really that kind of a person. So I was wondering if we could make it a bit more sort of a bit nicer, less pushy, rather than always be closing. Perhaps, well, see how you feel. If you want to take the product, fine. If you don't, it's no biggie.
We are so excited you're involved,
Oh.
Judy. So that is obviously a big draw for the audiences, and we want to please you in every way we can. But this is my fucking play, you know. And always be closing is kind of the catchphrase.
Yes, well, but what if the catchphrase was see how you feel about it.
But what about the leads, Jerry? Where are the leads?
You take those leads and you shove them up your ass.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I suppose that trumps any sales objectives that we have.
So that's what I did to you, Judy. I just cut you out the play.
I know. Typical. Always happens to women.
I know. And then do you know what I did? I added in the line trumps as a little wink to the current political situation in the 21st century.
Oh, David Mamet, you're such a shit.
Well, Judy, do not fuck with my play, okay? Do not try and make it more English, more genteel, more feminine, because that is not what this play is about.
Welcome to the English-style Glen Gary Glen Ross sales team.
Well, to be honest, I am delighted by you. Can we please have a cup of tea?
Now, that's what I did to you the second night, Judy, is to bully you, is I made the play your play that you wanted it to be, but I also made you just stand there on the stage and watch it and not speak.
Yes. Absolutely horrendous. But on night 3, I spoke.
But-
Revolutionary.
As in tomorrow you spoke?
Yes, tomorrow I spoke.
I'm telling you, ABC, always be closing.
If you feel like it.
Where did that voice come from?
That's right. It's me. The pot plant.
So, Judy, I made you the pot plant to humiliate you.
Well, it backfired because little did you know that I love playing inanimate objects. So you gave me a 2-in-1.
Well, I also have some news. The Olivier Awards were in.
Oh, yes.
As in the judges.
Right.
Thank you so much for joining. You must be thrilled with no less than 5 Olivier Awards for your recent total deconstruction of Glen Gary Glen Ross. How are you feeling?
Yes, to be nominated for the pot plant, the cabinet, the disembodied voice, bystanding woman and absent woman was really quite phenomenal.
And you were playing a literal pot plant in one of the plays.
Oh, yes, as I said, yes. It was a wonderful role for me. Really nice to get under the skin of a foliage like that.
Big mistake to go up against the Dench because the Dench always comes out on top.
She freaking does, you know, and not even I could oh, God, she's got under my skin like a good foliage.
All right, yeah, welcome. Welcome to Sales 101. I can see some pretty eager faces. Yeah.
Yeah. Up for it.
Yeah,
Just
good.
moved to London.
Yeah. Well, you're hungry. That's what matters. Right. First thing I want you to do, pick up your chairs, smash them up. Yeah, that's right. No, you think I'm joking?
What?
Smash them up.
It's a trick question.
It's a trick, isn't it?
The only trick is that you don't need to be constrained by furniture. Right, watch me.
Oh,
Smash
whoa.
the chair.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
But that's what we're supposed to be selling and...
yeah, that's what you're supposed to be selling. How are you going to know what you're selling if you haven't deconstructed it in front of your own eyes?
But is that not going to lessen the amount of product that we've got to sell? If
Yeah.
Like,
Rarity,
Scarcity.
increased value.
okay.
And so we're definitely not going to get in trouble if we do it.
Not from me. And I'm the one running this workshop. I'd have smashed up a chair. Watch me kick this table.
Oh my God, he just kicked it.
What do you think of me now?
I suppose it's about not being afraid of the product.
If you're afraid of your product, then how is the client not going to be afraid of you?
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And follow your instincts. Always do that.
So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to
Chop
chop
it
it.
up.
I'm going to smash it.
Karate chop your desk. Hold your hand up and tell yourself, this hand is iron.
This hand is iron.
You're okay.
Oh, that. You didn't
You
believe,
okay?
did you?
Fingers hanging off.
That's a horrible sight. Look, I want everyone to look.
It's a horrible injury.
That's what happened, yeah.
Do you want
And
me
I'm glad.
to ring someone?
Don't ring anyone. Nothing leaves this room.
Can I go to the A&E?
No. No, you'll stay here until you learn to sell.
I'm going to sell. I'm going to headbutt my chair.
Great, that's the attitude.
I'm going to do it now.
Do it.
Yeah, go on,
Can I
Andrew.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, my nose.
That's the blood of a winner.
Wow.
Right there, the blood of a winner.
My nose is gone.
Don't
okay?
staunch the bleeding. Let it run.
Can I go to A&E?
No, nothing leaves this room. You caught me.
Yeah.
The hawk.
Right. We call you the man who dresses up as a salesman in order to get people to kill themselves.
What? How
So-
do you know that?
Because we've seen your behaviour.
Oh my God. If
And
you
I-
had plants.
What?
If you had plants in my sessions.
No, we've just been stalking you via our car. The point, it doesn't matter our methodology. We've got you.
Jesus.
My job is to get you to confess on tape as to what you did.
I will never confess that I made people smash furniture up until they were bleeding. You will never get out of me as long as I live.
Fuck, he's good.
Yeah, you should have thought about that before you took on the hawk.
Judy, we need to employ you in a rather interesting job. I hope you wouldn't mind doing something for the Met.
Oh, well, that would be a thrill.
We need you to be a plant again, to reprise your role in Glen Gary Glen Ross.
I thought you'd never ask.
We're trying to catch the hawk. We need you to be a plant in one of his sales offices.
Ah, yes.
It's really the only way I think that we will be able to catch him.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're here for Sales 101 Lesson 2.
Oh, great.
Yeah. What is it? Well, hang on a minute. Who brought that palm tree little thing?
That's me, Judy. Gotcha. If you feel like it.
This episode's performers were Jonathan Brooke, Susan Harrison, Laura Anderson, and myself, Freddie Sandylands. With thanks to Sessions, bringing the most exciting talent in food to your neighbourhood.